welcome. This is Sahara playing Pillars of Eternity, the White March. We are in Burial Isles and we are coming up to the end of the game. I've done the White March. I did Console Hot. There's only one thing left in the White March, that dragon. I don't care about it at this point in time. Um, I went ahead and did a hard save before we jumped down this well. Now I did do record all this before when we got all the way up to Thaos when we got killed. But that was quite a few episodes ago because then I went to the White March and did that whole thing and now came back. So, but we got something going on here. What's going on here? I think we can hire somebody. We have a prestigious visitor. Is that what we must? Okay. What am I looking for? Oh, okay. Well, there isn't anyone for me to hire. Oh, I have a guest here. I don't know. Anyway, doesn't matter, I guess. Not anymore. Anyway, so here we go. A great pit lies in the shadow of the statue of Woodica. No light from the surface reaches the bottom, but even so, you catch flickers of a ghostly glow in the depths. A wind from the pit buffets you. It isn't cold, but it raises goose flesh along your arms. The wind carries a whisper, low and sibilant. Now, the first time we went down this, we died because I hadn't yet got the blessings from the gods. And I can't remember exactly which one I went with. I think I went with the one for releasing them into the will. As you look into the pit, souls gather around you. They encase you in a cloud of essence that swirls around your body while you consider your next move. Let's jump into the pit. Jump into the pit. You jump, trusting in the promises of the gods and the power of the souls to bear you safely down. The sudden drop takes your breath away, but the souls catch you, encasing you in shining, thrumming aura. But while they slow your descent, you can still feel that you are falling faster than you should. The essence flowing around you is strong, but erect, but chaotic. You find yourself drifting toward the wall. Mind the wall, Corinne. That leaves all kinds of marks. Flip, directing yourself back into the center of the pit. You steer yourself to the safety of open space. You manage to spread your arms and legs into an X, steadying your position and the rate of your descent. You reach the court of the penitents. Millennia, old stones safely under your feet. Your party is considered high level for this content. Now that's fine. Because we always run across things. So, ow, my neck. I have got a stiff neck. Woke up with it the other day and it has not gotten any better.
After what seems like an eternity, your rapid descent comes to an abrupt end. You remain still for a moment while your heart settles and your eyes adjust, breathing in stale, forgotten air. Before you, a narrow and eroded walkway becomes faintly visible in the dim light, cutting a winding path through a cavern so expansive it seems a world unto itself. In the distance, you can make out the cold gleam of living Adra veins that spike and fork in and out of view from the murky depths beneath, their glow a faint and fleeting guide along the ancient trail. You look above at the opening you jumped through, now barely a speck of light like some distant star alone in the cosmos and forever out of reach. Your only way lies ahead.
Yep, okay. So, memories of the ancients. I have done as the demo, whatever advice I've been carried safely. Whether or not that happens, we would seem to have unfinished business, and I need to find him as soon as I can. The whispers in my mind are louder now, and no amount of rest is my relief. By the time I reach him, I may be as lost as Mirrowald was.
Think I dislocated my... That's better.
All right. I don't remember if she was...
Everyone all right? No shattered knees? Good. Just me, then.
This place is cursed.
Yeah, I know that, Grieving Mother. Also, I was going to... I think when I got the blessings, they were supposed to have given me some kind of a boon. But I don't know where that would show up at. When I was watching Colonel RPG, he was able to see the boon that was given to him. but I don't know where he found it at, tell you the truth. Maybe it's down skills, mechanics, survival, active effects, coil, dirty fighting, dungeon deliver, ring of thorns, spider fingers, abilities, talents. Well, if there was something here, it would have showed up, I would think. Boon? I have repulsed, but I guess I just never really... I've never seen it. Does it say boon anything here, boon? Unstoppable, takes the hit. I don't know. Barrett's boon, here it is. Defense against paralyzed, petrified attacks. +1 resolve. Okay, so I do have her boon. Yep, alright. Just want to make sure. Okay, now I've been here before, but it's going to seem like I haven't because I had to replay it, and like I said, it has been a long time. I kind of like me going.
Yeah.
Because that way, I can see
No problem.
things. Yeah, I don't even remember what was down here, to tell you the truth. Oh, we got a trap.
Would you look at this?
Okay. A millennium's worth of dust fills in the cracks and crevices of the skeletal relief. Yep, I figured that's what it was going to say. Let's get my team up here. Can you detect traps? I don't know if you can or not. Oops, but you can. Alright. I have my unlabored blade again. I want to try to see if I can get that.
Yeah.
Aspect, Breith, and Rough!
Alright, peoples, come on over here.
Let's go! Let's go!
This was much easier than the first time. Yeah. Yeah, after going through the White March. Alright, didn't mean for that to happen. We got a body here. Let's see. The pillar tugs at your essence. A pulse from the world itself moves through it. Oops. Get back
Would
over
you
here.
look at
Yeah, I know, I saw.
this?
I don't even know if I can level up anymore after this, tell you the truth. Alright, what is this? Oh, I see someone moving around up there.
Aspect, Breith, and Rough!
Alright, Alof, let's get you back. Why aren't we attacking?
I'm here.
That's not very helpful.
It's what?
much easier. Okay.
Eh?
What was this thing up? Special, okay. Go ahead and save. I might, yep, I do. Alright, what's in here? Any traps? We got a whole bunches of them here. Okay. Okay, switched over.
Aspect worth and rock!
Got it. My mind feels useless.
Yeah, I know, because you got a piece of junk. And come on, let the rest of you get up here. I forgot. The fox growls.
Keeping an eye out.
Yeah. Detected the
Would you
trap.
look at this?
Okay. Gorgeous, gorgeous graphics. Oop, I found something over here. Okay. Also, I do have, we all have pets, no, not pets, but we all have, things we can put down during battle, summoning things, and I also have, where is Council Hots? Because he is I have him as a pet. He should be floating around, but I don't see him. Because I do have the ability to call him one time during each rest. I wonder where, is this him? No? I wonder where he's at. Maybe he shows up during battle. I don't know. This pillar tugs at your essence. Okay, we already knew that. Alright. We have something here. Soul Guardian.
Eh?
Okay.
Aspect worth and rock!
My mind feels
You doing anything there, girl?
after he's run.
Why don't we do, they're all kind of in a weird position now. What are we gonna do this?
Ha! Got it.
Not even slow again! Not even...
Ha! Got it.
Not even slowing it!
Right, she's got a double arrows. That's right, I gave her that. Twin the arrows. The defender uses a hunting bow or war bow. They can opt to fire 2 arrows with each shot. Each shot has reduced accuracy. Or I can do this one by lowering attack and reload. I like the higher attack.
Ready. Ha! Got it.
Almost got him. There you go. These are those ugly purple things. Okay.
My eyes are peeled.
Anything here? Nope. Alright. Any more traps? There's a box over here.
Why not? There! Done!
And that is fine plate armor, which we don't need. Okay.
Yeah. No problem.
Does it interconnect? I think it does. Okay, you can't interact with anything, but you can try to draw things out. No one here. Okay.
Sure.
Oh. Who is this? Ivara? I know we've seen her before. She was the woman that we were sent to spy on, I believe, when we were working for Thaos in our old soul. Okay. A column of Audra rises above you, solid and silent. Its ridge layers a measuring stick for the passing of ages. It feels to you as a thick block of ice, and you perceive buried deep in its core a dim, flickering flame, all but extinguished, yet preserved against the ravages of the elements. At your approach, the flame seems to steady and draw strength, and the layers separating it from you melt away, and you are bathed in its glow, a bright beacon in the gloom. The glow seems to fade as though you had adjusted to its intensity, and where it was, Avara, Iovara seeps into existence, an idolite shade hovering above the moist prison floor. Though ageless, she appears somehow different to you now, a slight stoop to her carriage, perhaps, or a trace of sunkenness in her eyes. There is a broad scar across her face, fibrous and wormy where flames once lapped, unhealed even in death. Yeah, she does look scarred.
Hello, old friend. The ages have been kind to you, I hope. You are so different now from who you were then, yet much remains the same. Old troubles with a new face. What is it that has brought you here?
It would seem that I have unfinished business. That's the truth. I'm here to free you. Are we really? I go wherever fate takes me. I need answers, and you'd better give them to me, Ghost. No. I wanted to make sure you still suffer for your transgressions. No. It would seem that I have unfinished business here.
I'd hoped after our last discussion you would find what you sought. Has it eluded you all this time? I can only guess your presence here has something to do with Thaos. The energy of this place changes when he is near. I don't know what he has done, but I do know of the souls that pass through here now. They do not come by choice.
Thaos delivered them from the cycle. Thaos diverted them from the cycle. He seeks to empower Whitaker and to blame Animancy for the damage he's caused.
After all this time, he would still stand against the tide.
You knew me when Thaos did. There's something I need to know about that time.
I will tell you what I remember.
There's something about that lifetime my soul can't let go of. I need to know what it is, and I'm running out of time. I see moments from that life of you, of the Inquisition of Thaos.
I can see his influence, still hanging like a weight about your neck. So it always was. He had inspired something in you. We spoke of him the last time you were here also. It was just after the trial. You were agitated. I think because you started to consider that what I was teaching may have been true.
And what was that? Iolvara's mouth tightens and her brow furrows, a look of pity. Her eyes shift back and forth between each of yours as if looking for something that would help her decide whether to speak.
That the gods aren't real.
Yeah, that is what we had learned the last time we were here and got murdered.
I'd dreaded the idea from the moment the Delimgon suggested it. And yet, it almost feels like a relief. She's not serious.
Yeah, Eater, she is.
Perhaps not to her. Many are those whom the gods have scorned. This is petty retribution.
That doesn't seem possible.
What I taught was that the gods whose faith we had been spreading were not gods at all, but something else entirely. Something created by people.
Yeah, and after going through the White March, we kind of got that idea with Andra, because they're like titans is all they really are. This is why you... So who created these gods and for what?
They were conceived by Engwyth, a society of high minds and broad concerns. Thaos' people. In their time, every people worshipped its own gods. Sometimes they warred over it. After a few wars of their own, the Engwythans sought an end to it. They devoted all their energy to finding the true creators. Generation after generation, they prodded and worked the stitching of the world and unlocked its secrets. One day, they found an answer. Except the answer was no answer at all. There were no gods to be found. Or if there ever were, they were gone.
Yeah, they were probably extraterrestrials.
It shook them, this finding. If they could discover this on their own, how long until others would? How long before war and chaos reigned over a world without consequence? But they had mastered many things in their pursuit of these answers. And with their mastery, they crafted their own gods to fill the void, and sent missionaries to the corners of the world to spread their faith.
And that's the only thing that I believe with religion, that I agree with religion is, it brings, it gets rid of the chaos in the world. It helps keep everyone more civilized, but it isn't working anymore in our civilization. Is this why you started your own faith?
I never thought of it as faith, but I think you are right to call it that. Let the world see. Let them decide what to do. That was my faith. I became a missionary because the gods brought me hope that I wanted to bring to others. For a time, the truth sent me to a dark place. Then the day came when I realized nothing had changed, that I still had a purpose, and the purpose was the same and it was worth living for. I began questioning the other missionaries in public, exposing their parlor tricks. In time, their following became mine.
How did you discover this?
The Engwythan missionaries all knew it, but they never told the rest of us. They meant it to be a secret that died with them, and in the end, they allowed their bloodlines to fade from memory. I had been assigned to join a few of them at a temple. I found the door to their chambers closed, but the room was stone and the door thin. Their voices carried. I heard enough. I investigated the things they spoke of, and everything was there, just as they said it'd be.
Later on, after I left the order, a few Engwythians found my words persuasive and joined my cause. They revealed what I did not already know. Is it true what you taught?
You asked me this once before. Nothing I can say would be any proof, and it may be certainty your soul craves. Resolution. But if you are bound for the same place Thaos directs these souls, You will see for yourself, as you once did. Everyone faces this truth at one time or another. Few confront it. Few have the stomach to ask what if. And in avoiding the question, they deny themselves an identity of their own.
And that is so true today. People don't ask what if. I started asking what if before I was even a teenager, and that's why I don't believe in a God. Iovara scans her audience in silence, her eyes thoughtful, lingering on each member of your company in turn, finding interest in things unseen.
What if all the tragedy, all the persecution, came in defense of an imposter?
Yep.
But that's not... That can't be right. Aethys, he's done miracles for people.
It's the power of prayer that does it. It's our own inner power that does it.
The power of the gods is undeniable. The truth of the story they weave is not. What if it were forbidden knowledge rather than fault that earned your doom? What of your guilt?
Margren set a path for me. She is fickle and cruel, but that is how she teaches. You know nothing of the fires that have shaped me.
And what if the fires themselves were lies? Lies you told yourself to bridge the gap between experience and truth.
Beads of sweat coalesce on Durance's forehead and trickle down the sides of his face in streaming rivets, as though he were a block of ice standing before a great pier.
What if you had always been alone, without guidance?
Well, as poorly as I've chosen my guides, I suppose it would be a comfort to know that I'm free of them.
The freedom has always been. It was the guidance that was the illusion. What if our burdens come to us not because they are meant to be, but because they happen to be?
All the more reason to cast them off. We have no guarantees beyond this life. Better to enjoy our days while we can.
What if the cycle of birth and death is nothing more than a tool of endless preoccupation?
The grieving mother returns Iobara's gaze, nodding her head almost imperceptibly. For a moment, all is silent. Iobara nods back, seemingly moved by some unspoken understanding. You feel the weight of Iobara's translucent eyes upon your soul. What if we can be assured of nothing? And the only value is in the things we create ourselves, and we had best to build our own strength so we can bear it. Then only when we cease to exist as being can peace be found. And it is the questions that have always posed more value than their answers. And the fewer people who realize that, the better. Then all we can do is endure. What if we can be assured of nothing? Then the only value is in the things we create ourselves. Then we had best build our own strength so we can bear it. Though I don't believe in a God per se, and I don't, I believe in life after death, because everything is a cycle. So I mean, I believe in this wheel that they refer to in this game, that when you die, your soul, because energy can't die, it goes somewhere, it goes back into the veil, and then you're reborn. But in the life that we're leading presently, that we remember, I believe in strength. Then we had best build our own strength so we can bear it.
Yet strength is not given, but earned, and always in proportion to its cost. What will you sacrifice for yours, and who will pay the toll?
I don't believe that. Strength is done by doing, by enduring life.
I ask these things not to trouble you, but to show why they must be confronted. No answer is simple, but somewhere between them all lies a truth so beautiful, not even a god could conceive it. Do we not owe ourselves a chance to find our part in it?
We do. Even without assurance, there is still truth. No, people need to know that things happen for a reason. A fabricated reason is better than none at all. I don't think it makes much difference either way. We do, even without assurances, there is still truth. Yeah.
If that is truly what you believe, then you are a far different person than the one I knew. I've been alone here with my thoughts for so long now. I've found peace with my failures and with my punishment. I no longer curse fate for what might have been. But there is one thing that has clawed and scraped at my mind all these years. One thing that will not be put to rest until I know. Until I understand.
For the first time, hints of doubt trace her serene visage. Massage?
I need to know why you chose to remain with the Inquisition, even after you'd learned the truth. Do you remember?
As she asked, the memory springs to your mind immediately, as though it had just happened. I never forgave you for what happened between us. Your teachings were a threat to all I believed in. I resented you. I wanted to praise the gods. Your capture brought me glory. I was afraid of what Thaos might do to me if I didn't agree to do it. I don't think I had a reason. I just did it. I don't know. Need to know why you chose to remain with the Inquisition even after you learned the truth. Your teachings were a threat to all I believed in. I resented you. I wanted to please the gods. You capture brought me glory. I was afraid of what Thaos might do to me if I didn't agree to do it. Just saying I don't think I had a reason, I just did it, that's kind of a cop-out. And if I'm the person I was back then the teachings would have been a threat to everything I believed in, yeah.
I never wanted that. I had hoped that what I taught would replace your beliefs with something that made you stronger. For many it did, but not all, it seems.
She shakes her head slowly, absently, in search of an answer that never comes. If that is the conclusion people reach once they know everything, then my purpose has been a mistake. No. Did my opinion matter so much to you? You're naive to be so... Did my opinion matter so much to you?
You were more than a friend. You were the only person I trusted. I always believed in your judgment. Never have I felt so confident in my beliefs as the day you arrived in my camp. You had heard both sides, seen everything. If not you, then who?
You're never going to be able to convince everyone of anything, true or not. There will always be dissent, and that's true. Your optimism has always been misplaced, that's why you're in here now. Yeah, you're never going to be able to convince everyone of anything.
I expected dissent, but I needed to know that true faith would prevail. Perhaps I've been wrong to place so much importance on one person's actions. It was all I could do to feel like there was an answer. Even knowing what you've told me, some part of me knows it doesn't truly answer what I wished to know, nor will an eternity of silent contemplation. I will have only my guesses and suspicions, and that will have to do. And what of your understanding of our past? Are you at ease with the choice you made?
I see the world differently now that I once did. I regret what I did to you and wish you forgiveness. I would do it again given the chance. It wasn't me who made that choice. I bear no responsibility for it. I see the world differently now.
You have always had my forgiveness, no matter your reason. There are circumstances behind that reason we all share. Knowing that, it is difficult to hold spite in one's heart. At first I thought this might be the source of your soul's anguish, but now I see I was mistaken. You are not divided on this matter. You have put it behind you. It is with Thaos that your agony lies, in sun and shadow. Your questions are not for me, but for him. And it may be that only an answer from the mouth of Thaos himself will satisfy your needs.
So I just earned something about the wheel. But I don't remember if I did that last time when I did this. Maybe I'm answering differently.
Yet if there is anything I can tell you that would be of use, ask and you shall know.
Are you bound here until the end of time?
In a matter of speaking. This is Breith, the court of the penitents. Souls are confined here until they repent. They must beg the forgiveness of a god, pledge their soul to them, and they will be lifted from this place to the world above. In truth, they receive leniency, but not true mercy. The spite of Whitaker is eternal. They linger above, at the site of the old court, and are not permitted to leave the island, forever severed from the cycle.
But the thing is if you say there is no God, then why worry about that? Why even... this is what first time I went through this, there was such a contradiction. She's saying there is no God, there are no gods, but yet then she's talking about Whitaker and all these other gods, and... yeah,
This prison was full once in the days of the Inquisition. But time weathers all things, even will. I'm the only tenant who remains. Yet, I feel their presence strongly now, as it was in the beginning. You have brought many of them here. They cry out for the judgment of Thaos. You have struck some bargain with the gods, then.
The other gods aid me because they want Thaos destroyed. I owe them no debt. I am using the gods to further my own ends. Yeah, the other gods did aid me because they want Thaos destroyed.
They aid you because they would bend you to their own purposes. Engwith built gods from ideals, and an ideal on its own is a grotesque and vicious thing. But these souls, these forgiven, the gods have bequeathed you like chattel. They were loyal followers in life. They will be with you to the very end.
So why don't you repent? You could be free of this place.
Last time someone asked me that, I was bound to an iron wheel with a broken spine. There are many things I've come to doubt about the choices I made in life, but that trial was my one moment of certainty, even without a chorus of gods to tell me I had been right. The gods need to be reminded that we have a spirit, and that spirit is proof against their power. They have the power to manipulate and confuse and ruin us, but not to change our will. I will remain here until the world crumbles and fades from existence, with joy in my heart, knowing I've shown them what they truly are.
See, and here you're talking about them being gods. You say there are no gods, and now they're saying there are gods. So this place, Sun and Shadow, what is it? I could tell you what I believe, but again, it would be no proof. I have only what I have seen and what others have told me about it. There is only one man who can tell you now, who knows it to a certainty, and you shall face him soon enough. I will leave you to see it for yourself, make your own judgments. Better for your soul that way, I think. How is it you speak, whatever? I speak no language now, but the wordless expressions of the Spirit. It is through my connection to you that I am able to draw upon your words and form them as my own. So do you know what it is I need from Thaos?
I could not say for sure. But you have been to Sun and Shadow before, and it came at a crossroads in your life, when much of what you knew had been upended. I have to believe it will come to you there. Your concerns then were of loyalty and trust and the gods. Everything I told you seemed to send you further into doubt. His words mattered to you when you knew him then. After you and I spoke, you went immediately to seek him out. Perhaps you simply sought confirmation from the man you trusted. If something from that time still troubles you, it may be something he told you then, or refused to tell you. He keeps secrets better than any in this world.
So why has Thaos done all this?
He cares only for the secret he keeps locked away. He destroys anyone who might discover it, no matter their chances. That's why he's always favored Whitaker. It isn't in her love of promises or justice. It's her disregard for the rules. Her willingness to do what is necessary, To Thaos, she's not a deity, but an ally with which to conspire. When her power waxes, she does as she pleases with this realm, as well as hers. And she wants that secret guarded as much as he.
So when they talk about realms, they're talking about another dimension, I'm sure. So that we refer to them as gods, or they're referring to them as the gods because they're stronger than the people on this planet, the world that they're living here in this game. But they're actually just higher entities, a higher intellect. That's all they are.
If Thaos succeeds, there will be a shift in the balance of power among the gods. Woodica was vanquished once when the other gods decided she had gone too far and her power diminished. With this infusion, there is no telling what she will do. The only certainty is that there will be chaos in their realm, as well as ours.
Yep. How can I get Thaos to tell me what I need to know?
You will not find a more resolute being on all of Eora. There is no offer you could make, nor spell you could cast, nor pain you could inflict that would make him reveal what he hides. But I see you have become a watcher in this life. Perhaps in defeat, when he can no longer defend himself, you might learn something from him.
From his soul. It's time for me to go.
Thaos will not wait for you. If you do not catch up to him now, you may never find him again.
The gods have given me the souls of their forgiven. If you repent, you could join with them, help me strike the final blow against Thaos. Your defiance here is an illusion. You are a slave to the gods, bound to their rules, stuck in their system. Your continued existence is proof of the gods' dominion over all of us. If you hadn't planted doubt in my mind long ago, I'd be living a normal life right now. Before I go, I will repay you for this curse, and I will waste no more time. Farewell. If you repent, you could join. Your defiance here is an illusion. You are a slave to the gods, bound to their rules, stuck in their system. But they're not really gods. They're just a higher... Oh, sorry, moved my neck wrong. They're just a higher life form. So to them, they would be considered a god. But she is stuck there forever. I mean, it does make sense. Then I will waste no more time. Farewell.
It was good to see you again one last time, old friend. I thought I'd seen my last friendly face long ago. If ever we should meet again, in this life or any other, I hope to find you at peace.
Okay. I don't remember how the conversation went the last time we did this, to be quite honest. It was too long ago. Let's see where we go here. Is there anything here that I can
No problem.
find? Oh, that's right. I was coming over here when the whole thing happened. Money. Can't even click on it. Okay, we got a room here. And we got things. We got things!
Settle!
I like that double. That's pretty cool. Eventually, it's going to break all the way, and then you'll get your vent back. In fact, I need to, check. Oops, okay. I could do one, but not the other? Wow, okay. I think it just takes me back into this room anyway. So I don't think it's really that important. That's exactly what it did. Yeah, so let's take a look at our weapon here and see. still. Oh, I'm almost up to it. So hopefully this will be the last thing, and it'll probably break or turn into an amazing weapon. I'm hoping it'll turn into an amazing weapon. But who knows? This game could just be laughing at me, going, "Ah, we fooled you, we fooled you." Okay.
Yeah?
Oh, camping supplies, but I don't need it. No, I don't. Is this all it was?
So, it's true. The gods are a sham that people have followed for thousands of years.
Yeah. Seems to be that way. Sorry, Eloth. Okay, so this is stairs going down. I think there's another room over here, though. So we're in, yeah. I know we're gonna trick it. We're gonna trim. I can do it one at a time, but I think I'll just go ahead and walk over it.
Got it.
Wasn't that bad. I didn't think it would be. Okay. Oh, we have a body we missed here. I believe this is where we need to. Yes, this is where we need to go.
Eh?
Those look like stairs. Okay. No, let's just do. Let me go back. Bring the boxy. No, I wanted the boxy. The box. Here we go.
That's it!
Alright, so let's do our confusion on them. I keep forgetting about that. Nope, wrong one.
Ah, thank you. That. Ah, thank you.
One repel.
Alright, let's do.
Ha! Got it! You! Ha!
So it should have. Did I get enough strikes in yet? Maybe not. Anything special? No. Alright, let's go ahead and save. The ancient otter still bears the impression of the 1,000 souls broken upon it. Your soul burns with remembered suffering. Ah. Trap? It is. Okay.
Would you look at this?
Let's see. We've got Morning Star. I swore there were stairs. Oh, there they are. Sun and shadow. Okay. So I believe we got everything here. Well, this is weird. we can't go past it. It's just showing that you're going to be going. Did I? Well, that's right. This is the camping equipment. Okay. Can't take it. I know. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and close down this episode. And when we come back, we will be in Sun and Shadow. If you're enjoying, click like, leave a comment, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Tahira out.